If you follow the first 3 steps, that 1, you've got a strong mind. 2, you've got a strong aesthetic body that gets you the respect of men, the attraction of women. And 3, you've started to make a good amount of money. Most guys watching this right now are not going to be here. You're probably around 2 or 3 right now, aren't you? But it's very important for you to just understand what's going to happen at step 4, because this is where everything gets put onto the fast track. It is your environment. It is the network that you have of the people around you. Here is the thing. Before you get to this stage, your network is not going to be that great. Network just refers to the people around you. When you're a young guy, your network is trash. Literally, your network is like that other skinny fat kid from your high school that you've been playing video games with. Then you get onto self-improvement, and usually what happens when a young man gets onto self-improvement, he takes a step back from his Jeffrey friends because there's just not that much to relate with them anymore. Then you start to get somewhat lonelier and lonelier. Then maybe you meet another guy on self-improvement and he's doing some good things, and then you realize the power of actually having other friends who are on a good path, because this other guy starts to hold you accountable for the gym. This other guy's going to the gym whether you come today or not. And so if you're going to skip today, you feel kind of bad because you're like, wait, he's still going out. I feel like a wimp now. So only when you've made a good amount of progress in your self-improvement journey is when you actually see the importance of network and the people that you have. And then when you get to a level when you're actually making a good amount of money and you relocate and you move out of your hometown, this may be a few years in the future for you right now, right? But it's so important for you to just hear what it's like, because when I moved out of my hometown, I lived in Warrington in the UK. I moved all around the world last year. I was in Thailand and Mexico, Greece, Amsterdam, and I went to a bunch of different places, at least for a few days, if not for a few weeks, for a couple of months. And when I finally came here to Dubai at the end of last year, this is perhaps one of the best cities in the world if you want to come and you want to make a lot of money and you want to be surrounded by other guys who are really successful. One by one, almost every single day, I'm meeting another successful guy. There's been times now when we'll all get together for dinner. There's like 11 guys who I really like. We're all good friends now. And they're actually like really like high up guys. Like they've all got good businesses. They're all actually like really wholesome guys. They all come to the gym and really train hard. It's like, bro, just suddenly I'm surrounded by a bunch of killers. It's like I'm actually surrounded by a bunch of guys who are actually like me. And now I've got accountability, bro. Like, let's go get more success myself. At this stage, once you've been making a good amount of money, you should start to really think about where you want to move, which will help you towards your goals. Move to a city where the people are actually wealthy, successful, and hardworking. And I came to Dubai. I set up a company here, so I contacted another YouTuber named Wealthy Expat. His name's Raphael, and I've become actually really good friends with him as well. So I contacted him, went through his process, got the package to like relocate myself and my employee Sam here. So we set it all up, got the credit cards, business cards, everything set up, and now we have 0% tax. I'm a resident of one of like the fastest developing cities of the entire world, the safest city of the entire world. And I'm not gonna live here full time around the year because I'm getting into like fighting and Muay Thai this year. So I'm gonna go fly off to Thailand for a few months and go train in the camps there and everything. But this is always where my business is gonna be set now, because you might not be there just yet, but trust me, pretty much every guy who becomes successful does eventually consider the thought of moving to Dubai, because it's just the place that you go, because it's 0% tax, it's safe, everything, right? 0% tax doesn't mean a lot to a lot of people. But when your business is making more than 10K a month, it actually starts to equal out to quite a large amount of time. So Raf has like this company that helps people set up here. I went through that process. And the reason why I'm mentioning it is because he's got his own YouTube channel where he talks a lot about Dubai. And then he has like the funnel where if you are a successful businessman and you do want to get like, just completely set up here, then you can consider that. So I've got the Wealthy Expat YouTube link, and there's a bunch of videos, which is just a lot better than mine at explaining potentially the move to Dubai. So I binge watched a lot with my friend, my employee Sam as well. And we were considering, okay, where do we move? I was in London before this, and London is trash, honestly. That's the word I've got to say for it. London's just disgusting. When I went from London to here to see how different it is, there's no crackheads on the street, there's no rubbish on the street, there's no graffiti on the walls here. Literally, there's no graffiti, there's no beggars, there's no nothing. London is literally like a third world country at this point. It just smells. Like, I literally moved to London thinking, okay, that's where I'm gonna live, and I was incredibly disappointed by it. And then when I discovered this guy's videos and he's hyping up Dubai, is it really, his videos like, is it really 0% tax? It is, and here's the rules, and here's another thing in Dubai, and here's what's the dating life in Dubai. And I'm watching all these videos like, man, this is actually I've got to consider this. And I know he's watching this, Raf. I really appreciate the work you've done for me. We become good friends as well, but like, honestly, he's become like a really good friend of mine now, the Wealthy Expat YouTuber. And I think that's one of the beauties of moving to an environment like this. Literally within a mile is a guy who pretty much does a very similar business to you, who is quite successful, who has a good personality, who goes to the gym, is quite disciplined. This is the place you come to network. And I can't believe I've only been here for about 6 weeks, 7 weeks, and I've already got like a group. Like I've actually got like a good group. We've met up for a party, a poker night, a big dinner, a big steak-like dinner. Today, we're all gonna go to Abu Dhabi and go see the big mosque over there. And it's, you know, I'm incredibly grateful to be surrounded by not only just, you know, other guys who are nice, but quite frankly, other guys who I respect, who I can see are genuinely successful. Once you get to step number 4 of this plan, I don't know what's next, but I'm very, very happy and grateful for the progress that I've made here and being able to just be surrounded by these kinds of guys. And you know, I've been in Dubai for just a little while, but like every 2-3 days there's another offer, there's another invite. Oh bro, come do this. New podcast over here, new interview over here. This guy wants to meet you. Let's go skydiving with him. Let's go to this dinner place with him. It's like when you've built up that level of success and you're around other people who have, you start to feel like that high value man.